The widow of an Alvin ISD principal is speaking out tonight against the district's plan to name a future school after him.
Leroy Castro passed away in 2020, got sick with COVID-19 about 2 weeks after all students were allowed to come back into school in person. Well, his widow spoke to Fox 26's Tiffany Justice, who joins us live tonight with why the family does not want this honor to occur.
Right, the widow telling us that the school district did not do right by her husband while he was alive, and naming a school after him will not do.
You name a building after somebody to honor them, but we kind of believe in our family that if you're going to honor somebody, you honor them by doing the right thing with them in life, and I don't feel that the district has done the right thing by my husband.
Shortly after her husband, Leroy Castro, the principal of Alvin Junior High, passed away due to COVID, Amy Castro received a call. The school district wanted to name a future school after him that would open in 2023.
And because he was so convinced that he was going to get COVID, he opted for additional life insurance. So he did that. He submitted the information, went out of the system, and thought everything was fine.
Amy says money was being taken out of his check. It was only when Leroy was on a ventilator she received another call from the district informing her that an additional form was needed to receive that insurance.
Well, the problem is he never did feel better, and he died, thinking that he had this insurance.
Amy says after speaking with the insurance company, she learned that they rely on the school district to notify employees.
I went back through my husband's email. We are pretty diligent about checking our mail. I checked his work email and his personal email. And, he was the kind of guy that stayed on top of things. To add insult to injury, that's when she said, well, we don't babysit our employees.
Leroy contracted the virus in October and shortly died after that in November. We reached out to Alvin ISD. In a statement, they say, quote, our desire is to move forward in a way that honors Principal Castro's legacy while also honoring his family's desires.
What are your thoughts on that?
If they want to honor him, then what they need to do is, number one, go back and look at how they do this notification process and do better by their employees.
Amy says her husband was very dedicated to his family and his job. Reporting live, Tiffany Justice, Fox 26 News.